I knew that there was going to be a storm that night. I've never really been afraid to drive in storms. I'm pretty good with them. As I turned onto Highway 46, that's when it got like really bad. I started to see this like little white line, and then by the time I realized it's on the road and it was big and I was not gonna drive over it, I was like, I'm gonna hit this. So I slammed on the brakes and then I hit the wire, and it was just, oh my God, what did I do?
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm stuck on a road with power lines in front of me.
Okay, where at?
County Road 3.
We didn't know how fast the storm was coming, and it came faster than we thought. We got her call, and she was in hysterics, and I couldn't understand her.
I knew that they weren't going to be able to understand me, but I didn't know how to stop it because I was crying and screaming and, oh my gosh, I hit a power line, and Dad's in the background, don't move, don't touch anything, don't do anything, don't move. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to move.
I received a page for a vehicle involved with downed power lines. So we proceeded down to 46 and over to County Road 3.
We get the idea that she's down on the corner. So then I go down there and, it's pouring down rain, you can't see squat. But the flashes of light give you those brief glimpses, and you're looking at all these towers, and quite a few of them are doing toe touches.
Those are large transmission lines with a lot of volts in them, and this could get bad fast. A lot of the misconception of a downed power line is exactly what the movies and visual effects tell us. The sparks and a lot of the noise and things like that. But a lot of times a power line is just laying on the roadway.
The fire chief, Rich Schock, wanted us to get clearance through our dispatch center to find out if that line was de-energized so we could get her out of the car.
I think Mary did everything right. 9 times out of 10, when the person becomes electrocuted, it's when they try and jump to safety because they complete that circuit.
We got word back from our control center that the line had been opened on both ends.
One of the firefighters opens the door, and they eventually go, oh, you can get out of the car now. And that was it. I just stepped out of the car.
We're not the huggiest family in the world, but she ran to me and she hugged for a long time, and I was like, okay. I was just grateful that she was alive.
It was really relieving and nice to know that, well, I didn't know it, Dad was still watching over me, and he was still there. While I'm praying to get out of this car and stuff, and I get out and I see him, and it's like, this person was here with me, and it was kind of like invisibly holding my hand while I was stuck there.
She was very happy, probably happier than I've ever seen her, to be home and see her parents.
I feel like that energy and that fritz of this could be the end, it helps you appreciate everything so much more. Now I drive slower and more cautious, especially during the dark, and I appreciate my friends and my parents more. Having that kind of death-defying moment, it gets to the core of you. It gets to your heart real quick.